Episode 6. Does the moral law point to God? If the voice we call conscience is not merely psychological, if it is not just conditioning or survival instinct, then what is it? Why does it speak with authority? Why does it accuse us, even when no one else knows? Why does it demand justification, not explanation? If moral law is written within us, and if it holds us accountable, accountable to whom? Conscience does not merely inform us, it confronts us. It does not say, "This was inefficient." It says, "You should not have done that." And when we violate it, the response is not intellectual discomfort, it is guilt. Notice what humans naturally do after moral failure. We justify, excuse, confess, seek forgiveness. We do not simply adjust behavior. We seek moral reconciliation. This is a crucial shift. Moral law is not experienced as a cold system. It is experienced as relational. Rules do not accuse. Systems do not forgive. Forces do not judge intentions. Only minds do. Moral obligation evaluates not just actions but motives, intentions, and inner states. The voice of conscience behaves less like a natural process and more like the expression of a moral authority, not human authority, but something that stands above us. At this point, resistance often appears. Not logical resistance, emotional resistance. The idea of a moral lawgiver is often rejected because it sounds like loss of freedom. But moral authority does not destroy freedom. It gives freedom meaning. Without accountability, courage is pointless, sacrifice is irrational, injustice is merely inconvenient. A moral lawgiver does not enslave the human will, he gives it weight. If moral law points to a moral authority, then human dignity is not self-assigned. It is bestowed. Your worth does not come from usefulness, consensus, or power. It comes from being answerable, which means being taken seriously. This transforms morality from rules into a meaningful moral order. Now we turn to the Quran, not to introduce the idea, but to clarify what kind of moral authority conscience points to. The Quran presents God as one who knows not only actions, but inner moral states. وَلَكِنْ يُؤَاخِذُكُمْ بِمَا كَسَبَتْ قُلُوبُكُمْ. Conscience is not accidental. It is connected to accountability. Moral authority is also inseparable from justice. وَمَا رَبُّكَ بِظَلَّامٍ لِلْعَبِيدِ. And accountability is tied to purpose, not control. أَفَحَسِبْتُمْ أَنَّمَا خَلَقْنَاكُمْ عَبَثًا. The Quran frames moral law not as domination, but as meaningful responsibility. Conscience is not a random voice. It accuses, it calls, it demands response. Moral law makes the most sense if it reflects a moral source, one that knows, judges, and gives purpose. Not blind matter, not collective opinion, but something greater than the universe itself. If we are answerable to a moral authority, then the question becomes unavoidable. What is the purpose of being accountable? What does responsibility mean? And how should a morally accountable life be lived? In the next episode, we will explore purpose, accountability, and the meaning of human life. Because once conscience points beyond us, life is no longer accidental. It is meaningful.